Good day, welcome back. I've promised myself that I was going to do this job and I keep putting it off, but I'm doing the bloody aircon compressor, dryer, condenser, rad thing, and he's just, I'll show you what he's doing in a sec, but he's just engineering a Porsche, because Porsche obviously are quite terrible engineers, famously, so we could do it better. Yes, I've got to jack this up on axle stands because I need my jack to lift the engine on its mounts away from the subframe so you can get the bolt out to get the compressor out, because Germans are great at engineering again. So yeah, I'm going to jack it up, put the axle stands under it, then get the jack under the engine, and then have a look where the f I can get this out, because it just looks like there's no access for anything, which is fun. Hooray. What are you doing, Dan?
Oh, steering wraps knackered, isn't it, on the Cayman?
Oh no.
So I thought we'd have a go at it. You know.
When's the track day?
Next Friday, Sunday.
Oh, we've got loads of time then. You've got loads of time to send this back and find another one that does fit.
Yeah, and they're only like 500 quid as well.
Yeah.
You know, the one that I've got.
And it's broken as
broken,
well. Yeah, the
which
motor's
is great.
fucked. Okay, yeah, cool.
So I've swapped the motor off the. Basically, what happened is I was at Bedford and got a bit giddy and went off the track and hit a massive hole. And
you managed to damage a car at Bedford. That's actually quite impressive.
You know the left-hander before you go into the hairpin?
Yeah.
I came barreling around that a bit too fast and ran
okay.
it. I was using the runoff as the track all day.
Yeah, that's what you do at Bedford. There's a huge bit that you can.
And yeah, I went on the grass.
Bit
I went on the green bit with my runoff.
Yeah,
which wasn't ideal.
No,
but yeah, we're looking forward to giving the Cayman a good head kick in. She's not been out in a while.
But you have a knocky steering rack, so you bought another steering rack that doesn't knock, but the motor's now you've had to swap the motors round. And it's belt driven, and lining the belt up is a bit of a. Well, I can't believe it's got a belt on it. I don't know if this is even focusing on there now.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how we go.
Right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to do the aircon business on this, because yeah, that wine is not getting better, and it's annoying me, and I've got all the bits to do it, and the tools now as well. So there's special tools in it, because Mercedes. That's my phone. Right. Bonnet. I had all the warning lights when I turned this on today as well. Three. No convenience functions not available. It's protecting the battery because it was low, because it has two batteries, obviously. Visit workshop for the air suspension, and rear number plate light out. So all the stuff I don't really care about, because it still works, because it's a Mercedes from the 2000s. So right, update on this. I've jacked the car up and I've jacked the engine up, which is actually quite obvious from that. The engine mounts have enough room. So this line is going into the AC compressor, which is filthy. I've just loosened off both these nuts that are holding it on. And you just look at the oil and the. I'm thinking that rocker cover gaskets have been leaking oil on this since, or maybe since the dawn of time, and it's just killed it. So I'm hoping I've got rid of the source of that leak. Above it's the power steering pump, but that's been done recently. So if it was that, then that's done. Noisy bastard. Yeah, and I've got to try and work out how to get these lines off. For the record, this has been fully vacuumed down and all the bad things have come out of it. It's not going to be an environmental disaster when I open the things. Definitely done everything by the book here, etc. Promise. Alright, no complaints. Thank you. There is a bolt somewhere up here, and I'm using my camera to try and find it, because I can feel it up there, but I cannot see it, and I don't think I can get anything on it. I don't think I can even get it from above, or maybe I can. Maybe that's the trick. But yeah, this is the setup. Wood jacking it up. I've cracked the other two off. One there. But yeah, that's it really. Alright, well, Dan's figured out his rack problem.
So we ended up having to put
old motor on
the
new old
Oh, they need tightening up.
rack.
Yeah.
And then you worked out that the way that motor's clocked sets the belt tightness from motor to steering rack.
Yeah. Because
so that was
we
why,
had a loose belt, which
was
wasn't very...
why is the belt slipping? That doesn't seem right. And I have completely loosened the old, world's most disgusting compressor, which I think I need to do to get the lines off, because I couldn't do it with it on. So that's what I'm going to do now, trying to undo all the lines. And then while that's out, I'm probably going to do take all this off, which I think slides out the top like a big cassette once you've undone everything.
What, all that's at?
Yeah, I followed a guide, a mercedes-benz official, this is how you break an E-clase guide for all their mechanics, and this is how you wreck a customer's E-clase. So that seems plausible, and it's the one on the front, so it seems even more plausible. I'm loving all the cable ties I have around here, where they fitted the facelift body kit and then gone, oh no, we ain't got the clips. So what is that cable tie doing? This is the bit that keeps throwing errors, but fuck it. Okay, this is going to require some long arms. Right, slight update. As you can see,
Steering rack.
Oh yeah, he's putting the steering rack in. I am snapping bolts, so I need to get these out to drop this out, push out of the way. There was a female Torx on the back there, which I snapped, and then there's the other kind of Torx there, which rounded off. So, bit scary, but good news. The new rad comes with proper bolt and everything. So, in theory, I could just drill some of that out and it'll be okay, because it looks like it clamps on as well, which is all right. But I think to get a drill in there, I might have to take this bumper off. What do you think, Dan? I think that is.
Hammer out.
Huh?
Get the hammer out.
Yeah.
In doubt, get hammer out.
Well, yeah, true, but also drill. Ah, what are we looking at?
Oh, Jason.
What?
This is a first, actually, which I'm sure the followers would love.
What?
Look what we're using today.
Axle stands! Look, they're everywhere. We're using axle stands, everyone. Safety first. That's what we've always said, isn't it?
Safety third.
Yeah, safety third. Right. Oh, that's an absolute bitch of a thing. Tell you what, if you've got a hammer and chisel, I might have a go at it with that. Not the head. I've made the executive decision to start removing the radiator pack bit because, well, reasons. Actually, I do have a good reason. I can't get the condenser out without moving the aircon raddy bit, so reasons. Hopefully it all just comes apart easy. Hey Dan. There?
Yeah, mate.
You got a steering rack in yet? Right, I've got this top panel off, which is not too bad other than trim clips, and guess what? More trim clips, all this. And then I think it slides, yeah, it slides up I think once I've got all the bolts out and the trim clips and all the other annoying shit. Hooray! Have you got that on yet?
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, it's in, track day, great, let's go.
Okay.
Right, what are we doing?
Precision engineering again.
So we're going to cut the dryer thing off.
Reoccurring theme today.
Yeah.
So all this can go, yeah?
Well, what are we doing?
There you go, mate.
You reckon it'll come out the top now?
Well, no, it's cut. The bolt's cut.
Everything's cut.
Well,
Well,
apart from the hoses, the bolt's cut, yeah.
yeah.
Top turbos, what I told you, mate. Finest engineers in the...
Cotswolds.
Cotswolds.
I'm just going to bend that slightly.
Where are we? The Cotswolds, darling.
Right. What the bloody hell's going on there? Right then, so here's a problem with the steering angle sensor, which is great. I managed to get this out, but to get it out, I warped it a bit. Shit, that's quite bad. And cut things off. So to get the new one in is going to be great fun. I've also broke about 1,000 clips.
That's just part of the game, though.
Yeah, I mean, I broke most of the clips on here, so there's going to be a lot more cable ties than when it started, but, you know, so I'm just going to get the compressor out now.
It's about to there on my finger, out.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Elite measurement systems.
nearly the same.
Yeah.
My wheel's not centred, so yeah, it's basic. It is right.
Right.
So it's on there, right? Yeah. If you do that, this measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's centred.
Right, okay.
So
But it's not connected to any weight or any wheels or any mass.
it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all.
Should it? Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. New v old. The only difference I can see is this is got a bit more pokey coming out of there. But look at the state of this. It must have had some serious leakage going on this. I can't see a leak there now. So one of us has fixed it, me or my mate. Yeah, all seems to be good. The noises, this is silent, this is not silent, so pretty confident that was my problem, but we'll soon find out when I spend an hour trying to get this all back in and then it's still got the same issue. I also need to try and get the rest of that stuff off of the lines in there, which we used a hacksaw on. Could be fun. Right, slight update. I've got half the fitting off because I sawzawed it off. I need to get this out there, which I don't think is going to be an issue. The issue we have, and you can hear him drilling in there already. What are we doing, Dan? Are we drilling and tapping?
Yeah, mate.
So we're going to get an M6. That's the rest of the fitting that needs to have a thread in it. So you can see this is half of it. And there was a bolt in here.
To do like a centre punch of some sort.
Yeah, you could do. Have you got like a spokey dope?
Drivers.
And then I did an M6 bolt, which is essentially
Have
as
a look
long
in,
as that.
in there. Just loads
Hang on a
of
minute,
bolts.
hang on a minute. Do I need an M6 bolt? No, I could just do a hole actually, I think. Wait, come with me. Come with me. Let me have a look. I pulled all those caps off here. Yeah, it threads into there. Okay, don't worry about tapping it, Dan. But this is the size of the bolt they gave me. That's obviously thicker than that. We're not getting there. I'll do a bit more safety stuff. What are we doing, Dan? Did that work?
Snap the head of the bolt off.
Oh, well, that's all right. Oh, and it's now in.
It's now stuck on here, which is ideal. Today's been worse than most for spannering.
A lot of bodgering going on there, I won't worry about it.
We know what we're doing, promise.
That's in the bin then.
Got a bit of hardened steel in the f***ing thing to drill out.
Oh, now that'll come out. Give it a bit of a tap on the bench, it'll fall out. Yeah, I did that.
No, you don't need that bit.
I genuinely do. There's another line that hooks onto there and it clamps it in.
Alright.
I feel like I've been here all day. That's probably because I have. But that's ready to go in. I've got the compressor not bolted in, but I've bolted all the connections to it in. Then I can throw the bolts in to bolt it in. I'll say bolt it in one more time. Oh, I've got to get this in here. I'd like to load it from the top if I can, because but I don't think I can fit it. I think it has to go in through the bottom, but we'll find out. I'll find out. Oh, right. Will it go in from the top? I doubt it, but it's a nice thought if it would. I feel like I'm going to have to do it in front. Those brackets are really not going to let me do that, are they? Unless... let's lie around. Not too bad. I have to hook. Oh God, this one needs to hook round there. There's like everything in the way. So look, see these hard lines here, down there, which mean that can't hook in behind them because it doesn't get through that way. What I'm going to do is take this off completely now.
What, this?
This
Does
the
that
sensor.
need just to wiggle into there though?
No, oh, don't.
No, like that, onto there.
Yeah, but you can't see what's going on underneath it. Leave it for now. Leave it for now. I'm going to take this off, and then I'll stop recording because.
I mean, I've got wheels.
Right, it is 4:30. It's dark because nice little sunset over there. Everything's pretty much bottled up. Started the engine and most of the wine's gone, but I think I found another wine, maybe. But it's way better. As before, it's really cold. Your car.
Still broken. Well,
TBC. This one, I think we've got it sorted. I think I've got everything nipped up, plugged in, so I can go home to my ill girlfriend that I've left at home all day. It's good, isn't it? I'm not going to be in trouble at all. But yeah, it's pitch black. So dark I couldn't find my camera. It's always the way. I'll do an outro tomorrow when I can be asked because it's too dark and cold. And bye, Dan.
bye, mate.
You focusing? Yes, we are. Right. So I just realised it's been a week and I didn't do the outro, and I'm actually editing the main video now. So apologies for that. I didn't actually have to tell you that. I could have just got away with it, couldn't I? But hey, here's the outro. So yeah, dog, please stop making noise down there. So yeah, the main takeaway is that I have sorted that wine. There is another bit of a secondary wine in there, which I think is maybe one of the vac pumps or something, but you can't hear it really, so I'm happy with that. Haven't quite gassed up the aircon yet. I just haven't had time to take it anywhere. I've barely driven the car, but when I have driven the car, since I've done the aircon compressor and everything, there is now an issue with a new suspension clonk, quite a loud one as well, and it's really annoying because it's kind of intermittent. So I'm not sure if I've left something loose under there or I've done the suspension by having it jacked up for so long on one side. But I have tried to find it and I just can't find it anywhere, so God knows what that is. And also the cold snap we just had means I haven't really been able to get under it properly. But it has been sat on my drive in the cold and there's been loads of issues related to the cold. Loads of problems, loads of failures, so I'll make sure to document them all in a video soon. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me hurting myself and breaking things on my car, as usual. Please like, subscribe, and all of the other YouTubey stuff. Thank you very much.